room 2 through Green Lane.
Make sure your seatbelts are fastened. Tray tables and seat backs are in their upright locked position.
Let me know what you thought about that intro, because I edited every bit of sound that you heard. I'm talking about the wind, the footsteps, the people speaking, everything. It all came from one place, audio.com. That's audio with 2 I's. And I'm proud to say that they are this channel's very first sponsor. Audio is a music licensing platform whose mission is to bring storytellers from around the world together. Two halves of the same coin, the audio and visual artists, by providing music and sound effects to help you bring your vision to life. In the description, you will find a discount code to save you 20% on your audio subscription. Now, one thing I do want to let you know is that I only work with companies that allow me to be 100% honest. So what I want you to know now is the most important part of this video. If you take nothing else, take this part. Listen. As beginning filmmakers and beginning YouTubers, especially YouTubers, we have so much to learn, so much to do, that at times we neglect things. And when we're first starting out, we pay so much attention to the visual aspect of video that we don't realize it's only half of the experience. The other half is audio. Audio is the emotional part of your video. This is the part that takes the viewer and sucks them in and helps them make that connection with you and your art. It's that important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay the intro, well, part of the intro, without the sound, so you can feel the enormous difference that audio makes. So, now that you've experienced the difference, I hope that you can really appreciate the amount of time and effort that people put into editing sound in their videos. I know I have a totally different experience when I watch movies now. But let's talk options. So, we all got to start somewhere. And if you're at a point where you don't have any money to invest, there are free options out there for you, such as the YouTube library. And it really is a fantastic place to start. They have a pretty good size library for their music. Their sound effects is a bit lacking. But you know what? If you're absolutely a beginner, it really is a fantastic place to start. And if you find yourself having to search other places for the sounds that you need, well, at this point, it's time to move into a paid option. And man, there's a lot of options out there, such as Epidemic Sound, Artlist, Audio.com, and just so many more. But if I can make a recommendation, check out Artlist or Audio.com. And here's why. I have a very big reason for recommending those over others. It's their licensing. The way they license music to you. If you were to end your subscription with them, that's cool. They're not going to take away that license. You can still use it. It's yours. Versus other places where you don't got a subscription with them, you don't got a license with them anymore. And I really think that's just not the way to do things. So those are my recommendations for sure. Now, I do want to talk about an advantage that Audio.com has, and that is their lifetime subscription. Now, I discovered them a year ago, and I got their music license because that's all they had at the time. So, I saved myself some money. It pays to be early. However, they still have lifetime subscriptions, and now they have one for music and they have one for sound effects. And they are still relatively new company, so they're just going to keep adding to their library. I was very surprised with the size that they had for their sound effects. I had more than enough to choose from. Now, if this is something you're interested in, I do have a discount code for you and a link in the description below. It's going to save you 20% on whichever subscription you want with them. They do have an annual one as well. So if you're not sure and you want to invest that much, that's perfectly fine. I would go with the lifetime because I love the idea of never having to pay again. One time, done. You know, $200 a year is a lot of money. It definitely adds up. And if you're serious about making videos, you gotta invest in audio. Because sound is the difference between the moving pictures of the past and the movies of today.